Hi, this is BusyLizzy and we are doing a fusion class today. You will need a lightweight scarf and a pair of hand weights. Shoulders rolling back, knees are soft. We're going to bring the arms up, beginning our routine today with a little bit of Tai Chi inspired warm-up. Reaching the arms up and letting them float down. Bending the knees softly as those arms float down. So watching as you begin to move through, that you're being as soft and graceful with those actions as you can. So elbows and wrists float, fingers are relaxed, and then coming up the opposite direction. Almost as though you're moving through water. Let's bring the arms up nice and tall. And as you soften those elbows, we're going to bend a little bit deeply into the elbows, letting the wrists relax on the top of those arms, of those forearms, and just start to turn those wrists. Turning to the side, you can see that slight twist of the wrists. You can imagine screwing in 2 light bulbs, gently twisting through the wrists. A little bit more quickly, a little bit more vigorously. We're building up some energy here as we twist those light bulbs. Keep breathing. And let's bring our arms down and across, opening through the chest for a nice deep breath. Good. And again. Still soft through the knees, driving into those heels. Let's bring the arms up to center, one arm underneath the other, and we're going to twist to the side, rotating, holding an imaginary ball about waist height, rotating and pulling through. Rotating and pushing from side to side. Coming back to center, softening the knees and reaching up for the spine stretch. Arms pass one another as you sink and then reach with the other hand. Passing the arms through center and reach, pushing down and pushing up. Stretching. Bringing the arms back to center and neutral. We're going to lean to one side, lifting one leg and one arm. Shifting the weight through center, lifting one leg and one arm. In Tai Chi, this position is called rooster stands on one leg. We're just going to keep that moving back and forth. Shift the weight, shift the knee. Shift the weight, moving smoothly from one side to the other and beginning to challenge your balance. We will be working more on balance today in our yoga section. Bringing back to center, let's go back to the lift and lower. Once again, we're going to move to shifting the weight side to side. Transfer your weight this time, reaching and crossing the hands, and as you push to the side, the heel pushes forward. Step to the side, shift the weight, cross the hands, lifting and slow motion kick to the front. So everything is controlled. You're pulling in through the belly. You're stretching out through that heel and those hands, pushing to the side. So we are waking up those muscles gently Slowly and with lots of control. Pushing and back to center. Let's let those arms float up and down. Float up and down. Let's step the one foot out a little bit further. We're going to take a wider stance. We're going to lean into one side and reach the arms up. Looking at your toe, let's lift that toe nice and high and then sweep with the back arm. Sweep and push forward. We're going to step and turn, pivot, bring the arms up, lift that toe, and sweeping with the further away arm. We're going to pivot, lift the toe, bring the arms to the side of the ear, going a little lower and pushing and changing the weight onto the front foot. We're going to lift and pivot, reach the arms up toward the ear, coming a little lower and reaching through. Pivot the front foot, lift the toe, look at the toe, reaching the arms away, and then pushing down and through. Once again, pivoting that front foot, lifting the toes, arms reach up past the ear, bending the knees, and reaching through. Coming back to center, let's take a half a step in, reaching the arms up and down. Up and down. Reach the hands, wrist to wrist. Reach forward and back in a circle. We're going to take a step forward with one foot. Reach forward and back. Forward, leaning gently through into the front knee. Don't let that knee pass the toes. Good. Reaching back to center. Open the arms, crossing them in the other direction. Wrist to hand. Push forward. Shifting the weight, reaching forward. Pushing and circling. Reaching back to center, letting the arms float up and down. Breathing in, pushing wide. Slow and gentle warm up to begin our exercise today. Tai Chi inspired. Shoulders rolling back. For this section, you need your lightweight scarf. We're going to move with a little bit of ballet-inspired action and some creative movement. Circle that scarf. Now let's place it behind the head. Shift the weight to one foot, and one foot is doing a little curtsy and tap. Curtsy and tap, or curtsy and kick. Curtsy, kick. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg down to the front. We're going to curtsy and lift that other leg down and to the side. Down and side. Down and side. Very nice. Curtsy and lift. Curtsy and lift. Now we're going to step touch side to side. And then travel back with 2 big circles. If you do not have room to travel, just touch those toes on the spot. Twice, we step back. Step touch. 2, 3, 4, and step back, and step back. One more time, touch, and circle, 1 and 2. Going to arabesque now. We're gonna move up and down, up and down, up and down. We're gonna say up and hold it. Drop the scarf so that your arm closest to the screen can circle that scarf. That's the other way, unwind it. Arabesque with the other leg. And up and down, up and down. Hold, drop the scarf. The arm that is furthest away from your screen is now in that twist. All right, let's set it up for that little tap combo. Tap, tap. Now I have the scarf behind my head. That might not feel comfortable for your shoulder flexibility. If that's the case, please bring it here. This is a great option too. At the front of the body. Let's try that one again. You can do this front or behind the neck. Totally up to you. Reach and reach. One more time. Tap, 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 and circle. Good to take those feet out wide. And we're going to reach the scarf all the way around. Oh, I hope you have some room to move today. Woo. Good. We're going to do the other arm. Nice big reach. Keep that scarf flowing and off the floor as much as possible. Keep that scarf moving and off the floor. Good. Sway. We're going to bring it back for one more set of that little tap and moving chorus. Here we go. Move it up. 2, 3, and 4. Big step back and back. Big step forward. 2, 3, and circle back. And a little bit of free form. Just get that scarf going around you. Woo! Very nice. Nice work. With our weight section today, we have a nice slow beat, but we're going to keep the feet moving. So we're going to step side to side, side to side. It's not fast, but we want to keep that heart rate going just a little bit here. Biceps first. It's up and down, up and down, up and down. This is why I chose some slightly heavier weights today. Usually with moving toning sections, I choose something about 3 pounds or even lighter. Today I got my 5s. We're going to take it in, down, up, and down. So we've got our shoulders working. We're going to add a side lift to this. Let's lift it side and down, side and down, coming back into that semi-squat each time. Let's see the other side. Lift 1 and down, 2 and down, 3, and one more. Gets back to that nice slow tap. Arms to the front, lift up and down. Shoulders up and down. Shoulders. Good, I'll turn to the side, slightly different view. Shoulders coming up about shoulder height. And now we're going to take it to a push and open, push and open, push and open. Good. 4 more. And 3. I'm feeling these heavier weights, nice and slow and controlled. Good. To the front again, lift and lower, lift and lower. Last 2 and 1. I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to do a drop to the floor. The back is straight and the legs are straight. So we're dropping those weights about knee level, shifting the hips backward. This is called a deadlift. Reach the hips backward and up. The back is completely straight. And one more time. When we come down, we're going to soften the knees, bring that belly in nice and tight, palms come together. We're going to lift and do a reverse fly. Reverse fly, draw those shoulder blades together in the back. Very nice. Keep the belly pulled in. Reverse fly. Got about a 45-degree angle in the body. We don't want to round the back at all. Good, let's come on up. We're going to step side and down. Side and down. Working the upper back with that nice upright row. Hold and tap. Good. Nice and slow, making use of that heavier weight today. Brilliant. Let's step it down for those deadlifts one more time. Straight back, tailbone back, top of the head long. One more, hold it down, tummy tight, soften the knees, palms together and lift up, down, up, and down, up. Good. A little bit more focus on that strength today, but still getting our endurance in. Good, going to take that back up. And last time with the bicep, side to side. It's going to finish off with those. I feel my timer fading here. All right. Good job. We're going to do some standing Pilates today. The feet are about hip width apart. Draw your heels together. So we have a slight ballet one position. We're going to stack the body so the pelvic floor is pulled in. We're pulling in through the lower part of the abdomen, through the belly button front to back. We're squeezing the ribs together and dropping that sternum down and the shoulder blades down in the back. Palms are stretched out, facing the back wall, and we're going to breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale. 20. Inhale. 30. Try and keep those legs zipped up. 40. Inhale. 50. Inhale. 60. Inhale. 70. Go for trying not to move anything you don't have to move. 80. Inhale. 90. Inhale. 100. Keep the arms coming up, open, and down. We are trying to keep those rib cages from floating. Keep the belly pulled in, strong, and avoid moving anything but the shoulder joint right now. Up, open, and down. Are you breathing? Let's change direction. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close and pull down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. I'm changing my angle, but you can stay where you are. Make sure your heels are zipped up. We're going to bring the arms out to that low reach and squeeze in. Hug a tree. 1 and 2. 3, 4. Squeeze and breathe. Arms come down, staying strong through the core. We're going to lift up onto the toes. Keep those heels together. Releve. 1 and 2. And I know what happens. Those heels like to come apart. Try and keep them together. Squeeze those thighs. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Add in the arm circles. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. As you drop the heels down, keep the weight towards the balls of your feet. We don't want to rock back on the heels. Keep control, lift up, open and down, breathing in, and down, keeping those heels together, shoulders rolled back. We're going to do a roll down. It looks like this. Head, shoulders, upper back. Scoop through the belly as the arms hang down. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, tuck in the chin, upper back, middle back, lower belly, reach, and inhale, rise up. Well done. Moving on to balance. Bringing one foot in and the arms into heart center. We're building a tree pose. You can keep your foot there or slide your foot up your leg, even past your knee, if that works for you. Star pose, we're going to reach the foot out and reach the arms. This is our yoga section based in yoga poses, and we're working on balance today. Take the foot behind and just let the toe rest on the floor, or if you're game, you can pick it up into dancer pose. I'll show you this one from the side on the next round. Good. Tree pose. Let's use the other foot. Your toe can be on the floor as a little kickstand, or you can draw your foot up above or below your knee. Extending the foot and reaching away, and reach the arms out, star. The toe rests on the mat, or pick it up. And for dancer pose, we lean forward a little bit, or a lot. Brilliant. Let's come back to the center. And once again, tree. Choose your level. You're pushing your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. For the star, maybe we can dip a little further this time by reaching toward the side. Maybe you want to stay a little more upright. That's okay too. Bringing the foot to the back for dancer. Maybe you leave that toe on the floor and just gently lean forward, engaging your abdominals. Maybe you come into full dancer pose, pressing the foot into the hand. Carrying on from here, we're going to let that foot float to the front. Knee comes forward. Flex that foot and push away. Starting on the other side, one more time. Bring your foot to whatever level is comfortable, with a slight challenge for your tree pose. Again, if you wish to challenge yourself a little bit more from this star position, just lean in. Pulling your belly button front to back will really help support you here. I'm turning to the side so that you can see. There's that dancer pose. Keep the heel away from the seat. And maybe you lean into this a little deeper. Maybe you stay more upright. If you have a chair or a wall nearby or a desk, feel free to give yourself some support that way as well. Float that knee forward. Flex. and push. Let's take a deep breath in. Reach for the floor, folding through the hips. Bend the knees and roll up. I'm going to turn side so you can see the variation here. Reaching up, folding forward. Lift onto the toes and slowly roll up. Final balance challenge from the toes, reaching all the way up and then sinking down. Beautifully done. Please feel free to take advantage of one of the stretch routines that I have listed on YouTube. I'll try and link one here. All right, guys, thanks so much again for tuning in. I really appreciate your support, and let's keep connected. All right, see you soon.